Hello guys, Trinity here. Do you ever question life's challenges? Like, why am I here? What am I doing here? What do I hurt so bad? What do I do this? What do I do that? Well, think about it this way. David was a man after God's own heart. Okay, think about 1 Samuel 17. And think about the fact that Samuel the prophet anointed David to be king. But he wasn't king right off the bat. He wasn't meant to be king right off the bat. And if people want to be king right off the bat, guess what? You're expecting too much too soon. I think about the story of David and Goliath. When I think of David, of course, everybody thinks of that story, but there's that story of when he was in Ziklag and his whole home was burnt down and stuff like that. There's plenty of stories about There's plenty other stories about David. But one that I really want to pay attention to is the David and Goliath one. Okay, here we go. So, David, you've all heard the story. And David goes out there because he is told to go out there with the cheese plate and the snacks for the battle and stuff like that. And his brother says to him, and I'm not gonna say any names because number one, I forget them. I forget biblical names. After all these years, I know I shouldn't, but I have anyway. David goes out there to the battlefield, gives him the snacks, and he notices Goliath standing there taunting Israel. And he says, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? And he goes to Saul, and Saul tries to give him his armor, but David has the slingshot and the marble and his belief in God to help him with the battle. And that's pretty much all you need, folks, is the slingshot and the marble. That's pretty much all you need. You don't need the worldly armor. You don't need all that information. You just need your belief in God. That's it. And if you have a problem, you come to Jesus. Don't come to anybody else. Because anybody else can make your problems a lot worse. I know they don't mean to, most likely, but that's what happens. People give their opinions. They give, what they think they know instead of what God knows. And that's where people make their mistakes. So my point is just keep believing in God if you have a particular issue, like if you're sick, or if your family's got issues, or you got work issues, you've got this, you've got that. Da, 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 da. Don't go to the phone. Go to the throne of grace. And that is in Hebrews 4. And go to it boldly. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for prayer or any of that. Because there's a lot of anointed people out there that can help you. You know, if you've got issues. But yeah, just rely on your faith more. Your faith in God, of course. Not your faith in yourself. Because faith in yourself is not going to work. But faith in God is going to work. And I know there's a lot of confusion in this world that we've got people cutting out their eyeballs and doing weird shit so that they can, excuse my French, but so that they can identify with something. And I think it's just really, 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 really stupid and sad. Because there is a reason why God created you the way He did. There is a reason why you're going through the things you're going through. Because it's something only tailored to you. God will not put you through something that you can't learn from, or that He thinks you can't handle. Okay? Just like it says in 1 Corinthians 13. It says in there, 10, 10. It says in there that God will not tempt you, but He will always find you a way out. Anyway, you guys remember that. Keep that close to your heart. Okay? I appreciate you for being here, for helping my channel grow. Because if it wasn't for you guys, and if it wasn't for God, or for you guys, I would not be making this YouTube channel. Because I couldn't think of something like this. Not on my own merit. I mean, heck. When God told me to incorporate video games into my ministry, I told him he was nuts. But lo and behold, people like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, by the way, my flash drive is hooked into my my new computer I've got. Now I just need to look up the specs of the new computer and see how to operate it. I'm gonna read on the internet how to do that, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, you guys take care of yourselves, okay? I love you. God loves you. Trinity out. Bye-bye for now.